Hello and welcome to what I believe might be actually the last footage from the California trip. So this is it. I finally did it. So this was actually, I think, my favorite day in California. So these are all being uploaded out of order. So this was, I don't know which day it was, but either way, this is the day that I met with the oracle reader, or like the fortune teller. That's her right there. I don't remember what she was called, but pretty much she had like cards and she kind of explained a bunch of, honestly, it was like a life-changing experience. So maybe I should talk about that in a different video, because in this video I barely even touched upon it. But anyways, after I met with her, then I went to Runyon, so that's what all this footage is. Most of the footage from this day is actually just from me walking on Runyon, and I did not realize that I was going to walk around the whole thing. I was just planning to kind of wander, but then I ended up walking like the whole path that most people go on, I guess. Currently at Runyon, hike, got some watermelon juice here, keep a bit hydrated. Just had my oracle card reading. She actually went over an hour extra, which was so nice of her, but I'll tell you guys more about that once I'm in a more secluded area. And honestly, it wasn't super crowded, but of course it is one of the main places people go to in LA, so there was a lot of people around, so I did feel a bit awkward trying to make a vlog by myself, but here's some footage anyways, and it was beautiful. And so pretty much the oracle card lady said, post all my videos, don't hold anything back, be extremely extreme with it, and just like post anything and everything. But yeah, and then also as far as my life path, pretty much just like keep going down the spiritual, become a monk pretty much, she said. But anyways, yeah, I will say that the people in California were exceptionally friendly and just super nice and happy. I mean, maybe a lot of the people were probably tourists, but either way, I met so many nice people on my California trip. Also, there was a certain part on the Runyon that I didn't even take any footage of, but it was so scary. I was like literally on the edge of the cliff, and it was like a little teeny tiny little like walking bridge right across. It was very intense. And also when I met with the oracle card lady, she actually had us meet at this famous hotel on Hollywood Boulevard, and we sat out by the pool there. So that was also a really cool location. And it really felt like we were in our own little world, just like talking about spiritual stuff in the corner of the pool area. Okay, so I went up that way, now I'm going down this way, which is like the steep, rocky one. So I don't know if this is the best scene, as my shoes are not the best traction. Wish me luck. So yeah, I should have went up that way and went down the other way, because the other way was very manicured and this way was very rugged and steep downwards. But hey, that just means next time I visit, I will do it the correct way. Okay, down here, let's hope I don't slip and fall off the edge of this mountain thing. I survived. And some cool hippie guy helped me to find the courage. Him and his friend, they're like, just go down the crevice, just slide on down. So I did it, yay. Hopefully I'll survive the rest. And as I mentioned, very friendly people that really uplifted my time here in California, and overall I really did enjoy the trip. This day was extra special just because, you know, I met with the spiritual lady, and it was life-altering. Like, it was like a life coach lesson, but tenfold, and also, you know, just a fraction of the cost of a typical life coach. Ooh, I think I'm almost all the way down. I've survived so far. Yeah, that side's the one I came up. Started somewhere over there, walked all the way over here, all the way across and down that way. Congrats to me. Now I don't really know what I'm gonna do. Hopefully I didn't get sunburned. I mean, I did put on sunscreen, but no, I might go to M.V.R Records or whatever it's called. Otherwise, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Because yesterday I already wandered West Hollywood, like the main area. And so I don't know. And I also went to the Grove yesterday, and I already tried the Polish food. So I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I might just kind of see where the wind blows me. I don't know. I actually don't know what time it is. I think it's like maybe 3 p.m. So then I wandered around and came across this little flea market type of thing at this really cool spot that was like very historical, and it had like a really cool history with like famous people and whatever. Very nice people here as well, and I ended up getting a hat and that little jacket thing, and the people were helpful as well. that was also just a very serendipitous occasion. And I just kind of walked around the streets. I don't really remember what else I did, but yeah, then I got this special latte, which I knew was going to be really expensive, but you know what? I wanted it, and it wasn't quite the colors I was hoping, but either way, it's gorgeous. I mean, look at how beautiful it was. This was a very ritzy area, like a very fancy area. I forget exactly where, but yeah, this is just like a famous latte. I believe it was in West Hollywood, but kind of more on the outskirts of it. And then I ended up just walking a bunch. I did tons of walking this day, which is probably okay. I just spent $17 on a really pretty latte, and now I'm walking to a different spot. As per usual, some of my favorite things to do is just walking around and admiring the different houses and the different scenery and the flowers and the smells and the sights and the colors. That's always kind of been one of my favorite parts of life, I guess, is just going for a walk. Just got Earth Cafe right here. Not nearly as cool as the one in Venice Beach, but still. Finally got some vegetables, and now I'm just gonna wander down Melrose and then back to my Airbnb. Okay, I will be honest, usually I don't wear like low plunge shirts, so I was quite amazed by how it looked. I was like, wow, okay. Anyways, then I went to a thrift store and I got this sweater, which I thought was so unique and amazing. I love that. And then here I am back at the place I was staying at, the Airbnb hostel kind of thing. And that was my day. I feel like there's other stuff that happened that I just didn't film, but yeah, this was a special day, and this whole entire trip was very special, and I definitely want to go to California again ASAP. There was a lot of different aspects to this trip, a lot of different genres of the different days and stuff, and some of them were overwhelming and kind of like too much, but then other times in California it was just stunning, beautiful, majestic, magical, everything.